Hello, I am SJ from What the Trig Math, and we are about to take a look at mathskitchen.com. I came across mathskitchen.com quite a while ago now, looking for student-paced assessments targeted to the exam for that exam-specific language that sometimes is often for students to access, and they just need to be more familiar with it. And I found it a really great tool to increase that familiarity, and then their confidence grew. So we're going to start with not signing up, just browsing on the internet. I'm not signed in, you can see here. And what I can do is I can go to topics, and all the topics for GCSE are on here for you. Absolutely tons and tons and tons of them. So if I just have a little look for, let's have a look for something in significant figures. And it's picking up rounding, estimating, and error intervals as a topic. So let's have a look at rounding. What we've got is we've got the option to create an account for free, and we'll talk about that shortly. But just without signing into anything, I've got key questions here. So key questions for rounding, write this to the nearest thousand, and you pop it in. It opens up a full mathematical keyboard here as a calculator. So you've got that fraction sign, you've got the powers for your indices, all those things that are sometimes a barrier to learning that we've got. What we've got here then is if we just pop in the right answer and let's click mark, it told us that we got it right. If we wanted to, we could have a look at the video underneath. Now, that's when we need to be signing up, but it is a free account, and we will come on to that in another video. So if we go to the next question then here, write this one to correct to 3 decimal places. Again, click on it and that keyboard opens up. And this time if I write 7.25 and click mark, it's saying I've made a mistake. It's a really powerful instant feedback for the learner. You've made a mistake, and if you do have the free account that you've signed up to, you can get some more video support, but you get another go. So I can go in and I can change my mind, and I can say, oh, I didn't quite get it. Oh, it was 3 decimal places. I've read the question wrong. So it's given me that instant feedback, that tick and flick that we use a lot in maths, but it's automatically doing it for me. And you can see I've got 11 questions to go through here in rounding as a student. So as a teacher, what I was doing was I was searching for topics, looking for the topics that we were looking at in the class, diving into those and just sharing the links with the students. So just sharing the link, picking up the web link, copying and pasting that into the Teams chat or the Google Classroom page for my students. And they were just beginning the task as that introduction activity, or sometimes that extra alternative activity that they need just to see it in a different format. What I particularly like is the language of the questions are specific to the exam. So if I open up the estimating angles sheet here, without measuring, select the most likely size of the angle shown above. And I just love the way it's written. And I love that the fact they've got that option on there. If we click on it and we click mark, oops, made a mistake. So it gives me that other option. If I go here and I click mark, and it's giving me the instant feedback. If we go back into angles then and we pick up a more complex topic, so if I look at angles on a straight line perhaps, you can see that that is a traditional exam style image that we would expect on a GCSE paper. It uses the language, the intersection of 2 straight lines that sometimes is a barrier for our learners, and work out the size of angle A, and the students then have to work it out. So in terms of increasing familiarity with the exam style language of the exam papers, giving them that immediate feedback of right or wrong. For the free account, they do get the extra support as well, and we will look at that in the next video. But just from the very basic, from the outset, as a teacher, I think this is a great way just to give extra questions to develop that language of the exam paper understanding, and all for free on mathskitchen.com.